What's up guys, Cloudie here checking in from the America server, and we have received a new developer's note and patch preview from Vespa, targeted for the second patch of April and also for May, so it's not quite sure yet what all of these will make or how much of these will be there in the patch of next week, but we can expect some changes soonish. Let's see what we have. First and foremost, hero balance. Now this is something what you guys have been waiting for, and Vespa seems to have taken the hint because they are touching on some very old characters that badly needed an overhaul. Here you can see the list: Lorene, Carla, Ezekiel, Nia, Cara, Burnham, Nyla, and Cain are getting changes. The latter two are getting a bit of a nerf. The rest are mostly buffs. So let's see what we have. Gao is taking quite a bit of an overhaul. His skill effects are being changed. Mainly his rage effect wasn't really working because he was never really losing health. Either you get one-shotted or you are like always full thanks to lifesteal. So they are changing this to be slowly stacking skill that increases his hero damage. So who knows, maybe he will even be able to do damage. I guess we will see how he works out when we have him in game again. But that's interesting. I mean, Gao could use some love. He has been really off the radar for so long. Now, Mama Lorene, she is one of the oldest characters in the game and wasn't really used all that much. And wow, guys, this is some massive overhaul for her. She can now reduce attack, increase CC, dispel positive effects, reduce mana, gain non-hero damage, which stacks 5 times, so that's 100% non-hero damage, guys, for 90 seconds. It seems like she has been revamped with Shakme in mind, really, because she does all the good stuff: attack reduction, mana reduction, non-hero damage stacking by stages, reduces mana. Yeah, I did say that. So yeah, Lorene looks pretty cool. I think she will be a good member for Magic teams. I'm kind of wondering now which position she would get. I might actually run her just together with Sarah myself. But yeah, Lorene definitely looks positive. Looking forward to see her in game again. I really haven't used her in so long. Carla gets a bit of a revamp too. Some of his effects are changed, so yeah, good stuff also. Ezekiel, now I haven't really used Ezekiel that much, so can't quite comment on him, but he looks good too. I guess you guys who are Ezekiel mains maybe can comment if this is a good change or not. At least his Fury activation will be changed from 4 to 3 Cursed Blood, so he will be able to use it more often, and his Soul Weapon effect is changed too. Nia also is getting some changes because they felt that she is like not really performing well enough, so she gets some changes too. Again, not really a Nia main. I should ask Ayaku. He is one big Nia guy, so maybe he can comment on this. But yeah, Nia getting a buff too. Finally, Cara. Cara has also been off the radar for a very long time, ever since Cloudie took over on World Boss 1. So now, instead of an attack boost, she's getting damage boost to boss monsters, so that's kind of cool. And yeah, release siege weapon skill 3 will also increase her damage. So all in all, and the max stacks will be decreased, but she gets a double boost, so she doesn't have such a long ramp up time. So who knows, maybe Cara will be more relevant in the future, at least as a range DPS. I can see, like in, say, challenge raids where you can't use melee, she might again be a thing. Who knows? That's good stuff. Burnham, okay, something that his skill 2 activation was too much of a requirement for him, and without it he wasn't doing too well, so now they are increasing the uptime of it. I guess. I really haven't played Burnham that much either, so can't quite comment, but again, he's getting a bit of a buff too, so good for you guys if you're running Burnham. I would like to actually, because I like heavy armor guys and big swords and stuff after I'm using Cloudie as a name. Now, Nyla, as you all know, has been kind of running rampart in Arena ever since her last update. And Vespa is noticing this too, but they are kind of cautious with the changes, so they are changing her wind reading S2 skill to be a 20-second cooldown instead of 15. I don't know really whether this really makes a difference, because usually you die after the first activation if you are like in a burst team, because she will just wreck your face or just, you know, do all the stuff that she does. So I'm not quite sure whether this really makes a difference, that her kit is still very loaded. It's just that one of her skills, which got most of the buffs, will be now, instead of a 15-second to a 20-second cooldowns. But arena matches very rarely last 20 seconds unless you are like on a very heavy wall deck. So I don't know whether this really makes a difference. I can't quite recall ever seeing an Isla cast this twice, so I don't see how this will affect PvP. Again, maybe if you are running two very tanky teams, and then you can't cast this so often, but otherwise I don't see. I think this is more of a PvE nerf, if anything. So whatever, I guess we will see how this plays out. And finally, Cain. They are increasing the cooldown on his S1, and they are increasing the mana cost of his S2. So I guess they are still feeling that Cain is too strong. Yeah, I guess. But nowadays I don't see that many Cains in arena, so who knows. But yeah, they are still nerfing him, at least not too much, I guess. Okay, so this is all the balancing that they have promised for the next patch, or May, not sure. And then we have come to something that is a lot more interesting, mainly that they are changing how you acquire legendary gears. Basically, they felt that it's too much of a grind, especially with all the new stats that were added quite a while ago. But yeah, it makes it very hard. So they are changing it so that now you can grind your existing items, legendary items, and you will receive a powder which you can then use to craft item selectors. And you can see that for dragon gears, legendary lava gear tickets, you can get 3 option tickets. For suppression and protection gear, you can get 3 option. For dark legion gear, you can get 3 option. And for Beast of Chaos, so the guild raid items, the PvE items, you can get 2 options. But because they also feel that us players who have been hoarding these items would be at an advantage if we could just craft whatever we want by grinding our old fodder items. For Beast of Chaos, you will need a catalyst to create these new 2 option tickets, and these catalysts will drop from the raids as you do them. So you can't just grind all your old item and create new items right away. You will need these items. And there is another note from Vespa which they have also just given us a sneak peek, and here they show the items that you can get. So these will be the powders, the core that you need, and these will be the selector items that you can craft from them. Now, interestingly, they are also removing the selectors from Jin in the shop. Where did they mention that? I think it was in the next one. Yeah, and Jin will be selling T8 legendary gear tickets 2 options. So yeah, they are changing that too. Okay, so yeah, that's a good change, makes gearing a lot easier. So good stuff, I guess. Good stuff. And finally, we can use our hoarded old items and just craft powder, or get powder and craft selectors. So that's good. 3 item selectors. This will make gearing a lot simpler. So definitely looking forward to it. But yeah, let's go on. What else do we have? So yeah, here they show what you can get. Beast of Chaos has set 2 options, the rest will be 3. Now World Boss. World Boss, they are changing to have 1 ticket entry per day, so you no longer need to run it twice. And yeah, so this means you don't need to run it that often, less time spent on the game. They have promised to decrease the daily grind, and they are still working on that, although I'm not quite sure how all the Shock Me update really helped with that. But anyway, 1 entry, and they will increase the value that you get from the ranking rewards and the boxes, and they will also revamp the boxes, which is really good because I've been just hoarding these for a while now to see just how many crappy rewards I can get from them. But they are actually updating them to be more relevant these days, so you can see that you can get memory fragments, rubies, gold, random unique weapon ticket, all sorts of fragments, mysterious rune, ancient, so there are no more purple runes in it. A little bit better. I still expect that I will be getting like gold all the time, but at least like magic dust is not in it anymore, so there is that. I guess it will be a little bit better. But all the old items will not be part of it anymore. Also, as an update, they will be giving more rubies, more powder, and UV fragments to the first 2000. Yeah, that's the first 2000. We'll get 100 rubies. That's pretty cool. I mean, that's not too hard to get, I guess. And they are also renewing the World Boss shop, which means that they will be giving one extra artifact per each boss, and you will be able to get a random artifact ticket from the shop as well. Yeah, good stuff, new artifacts, especially if they are useful. They have been kind of getting a little bit outdated, so if you have some points stored up, it's a good thing to keep saving them for later. Now, they also say here the same thing, and they additionally show this random item, and they say that on the 19th of April and you will be closing down the World Boss content and opening it up after the maintenance, so you can expect that you will not be able to run World Boss then. Okay, and this is all they show in this one, I believe. But if we go down here, yeah, they show the special item summon, and they show the new costumes that they have planned, which includes Crow, Shamila, Saria, Erza, Lucius, Sonia, Miriam, and Nia. Now, some people I've seen were going crazy over Crow, and I have to give it. That's a pretty good one. Shamila, not bad. She's always, this is a kind of interesting look for her, less loot than her usual ones, but not bad, really nice design. And this one, I'm just in love with this one. This is so cute. I really love Miriam. This is really, really gorgeous. Sonia looks quite nice too. Also, it looks a bit too similar to her usual costumes. Would be nice if she could get a change sometimes. But yeah, not bad. And they also come with a signature motion, like Crow will be doing paintings. So that's pretty cool. Also, finally, yeah, I almost forgot about him, but he is here at the top of the preview. New hero Evan. So they are talking about Evan being added to the game, and he's a physical priest. Now, something we do not have that many of. There is a third post which I will also add to the description of the video, where they talk about how he was created, what they were considering, showing his motions and everything, so you can learn a bit more about Evan and what you can expect about him. But they didn't really talk about his skills or anything yet, just what they wanted to tell with his character and with his story. So guess you can find out a bit more. Okay, so all in all, that's it for now, I believe. Really looking forward to the gear acquisition revamp. Remember not to burn your entries in Guild Raid next week before the patch, or you will be missing out all those catalyst items that you need to craft the Beast of Chaos items. And yeah, balance changes. For one, Lorene is looking really cool. I'm excited for her, but all the others could be useful. If you have been running those characters, then you guys might be very happy. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Are you looking for some new hero, or not new, or old hero being useful again? One of your favorites maybe. And also, if you feel like it, feel free to subscribe. It helps with the channel, you know. Okay, this has been it for now. Cloudie out. See you in the next one. Bye bye.